Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, also on Spotify. Anywhere you can find podcast needs, that's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the Cruising Podcast is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. So, I wasn't joking around. I'm telling you guys for real. 7 days of straight up podcasting is happening right meow, right meow, right meow. Okay, sorry. All right. So, the other day, hold on. Why is this? This doesn't look like. I don't know what's going on. Okay, the other day, well, last week I decided I was going to watch Yusuke. Well, this weekend, goodness gracious, I watched Yusuke, the um the black samurai. He who does have lore, who does have his own story. But they did his story as a anime. And I feel like it was a really, really good anime. It was beautifully drawn. Beautifully drawn. It's the same artist that did the Boondocks. It just and also Mappa. If anybody knows, like the final season of Attack on Titan is being done by Mappa, so it's literally the same design. That has the same aesthetics and everything. Um, it's crazy that we got 6 episodes on Netflix. I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it. I thought it was definitely way different than I thought. I didn't see like real trailer. I mean, like the only trailers you really saw is the non-magicals things, but there was a lot of magic. There was a lot of mechs. They really went the path of really hitting every type of genre, like the samurai theme genres in anime, like the mechs, the magic, the guy, all of a sudden he's got to work together with somebody. He's the unpowered one, but like he's beating the shit out of people they can do spells and shit. But really, he's the most badass one out of everyone because everyone apparently is scared of the black samurai, the big black guy, and not afraid of like machines that could shoot lasers and fucking rockets in feudal Japan. Fucking amazing. Um, really, I love the show. The storyline was fantastic. Lakeith Stanfield, like that dude, just has fucking range, range. Just he can be fucking hilarious. He can be very serious, and it's just he can play those two roles very well. And Yusuke was definitely nothing different. This dude deserves some type of award for everything. But he did a fantastic job, man. I truly think that people should go out and watch Yusuke. I know it gets a little too magicy for me though. I hate that, man. I thought it was going to be like more of a straightforward samurai type tale, kind of like how Samurai Champloo went. And what I kind of like also about the samurai and the really the sword fighting shows, it seems like they're going towards a more hip hop theme. A lot of them, like I blame Samurai Champloo for this, but I also blame like Jet Li kung fu movies. Like to tell you the truth, he's the one that kind of started that hip hop theme with martial arts and in the music and the type of music. I know everybody's gonna be like, well, Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, Wu-Tang Clan, yes, they were. But to incorporate it in movies and TV shows and things like that, I would say Jet Li's like Black Mask. If you ever go back, watch Black Mask. That's literally the first time I heard hip hop themes in a movie for kung fu. Also, or martial arts movie. Sorry, I know. So I don't know how they feel about that, but also, like Romeo Must Die and what's the other one? Cradle to the Grave. Like movies like that. I feel like Jet Li really started that type of music intermixing with this genre. So I truly I really enjoyed the music composition from Flying Lotus. Fantastic. Um it's crazy. It's like when you listen to like back in the day people, it really like it makes a lot of sense. Like they thought that his when he defeated someone, like they told him, "Yeah, man, you need to wash him. He looks dirty." The Yusuke, he looks dirty. I'm like, "What? He's black. Well, like when did he get dirtied up?" So he's sitting there getting washed and things like this. He said, "Wow, it's the dirt is just staying on him." He's like, "Yeah, I was born with black skin, jackass. The fuck? Never seen a black guy before?" And they had not. So, so it's crazy how like probably black people were perceived back in those days that we were dirty because our skin was black and you couldn't wash it off, and that was a problem for others. But Yusuke was definitely very well done though. Just his sword fighting, the kill, like man, just the beautiful violence. That's all I can really call it. It's beautiful violence. And yeah, so that's actually one show I wanted to talk about. Another show, or let's talk about, speaking of violent as fuck. Spoiler alert, just in case you haven't watched the show. It's been like literally 2 weeks. I mean, almost 2 weeks. No. Sorry, it came out last week. Sorry, my bad. But spoiler alert for Invincible, coming in three, two, and welcome back. Okay, so Omni Man decided for a whole about maybe 30 minutes of the episode beat the shit out of his son across the world. Like he beat him in different locales of the world, also killing people left and right, and then proceeding to beating the shit out of his son. Like he will punch him, throw him across the world again. Like, and it was just wow, wow. It was that meme is going around right now. Think, Mark. You gotta think like that shit. Wow. So we know Omni Man's what Omni Man's mission ended up having to be. He was supposed to take over. He was supposed to take over the really Earth. That's why in the first episode, in 3, 2, 1, he murdered all of the guardians all those guardians in the last 5 minutes. He straight fucking just murked them. Um, he is what Superman was probably supposed to be. He was supposed to take over Earth, probably. No, actually, that was the case. He was supposed to take over Earth. That's why Zod came down. Um, he wasn't really supposed to be a guardian of Earth. He was just really supposed to take it over because he's supposed to be the strongest being there. Nobody knew what kryptonite was, so he really had no weaknesses at the time he first came down to Earth. Omni Man is literally the extreme version of what Superman was supposed to be, and took full fucking advantage of that. Like, look, he said, "Look, I will kill all these motherfuckers if they don't get in line." He said, "Why are you saving these people? We are the strongest human. We are the strongest people, or whatever. We're the strongest here. No one really can stop us." And that was fucking bonkers. Just knowing that he was beating the shit out of him across the earth and then like punched him like 155 times. Just wow. The violence of this show up the ante each and every episode. And I did not notice, but the intro theme when they first say Invincible, it gets bloodier and bloodier each time. I never noticed it until somebody like put it like side by side pictures of the intro, and the blood continues to like splatter across his name until it gets like really deep red. It's crazy. Yeah, yo, if you go back and like go pay attention to that, that's what happened. And I was like, what the fuck, yo? I never noticed that because the show is so good. The storyline was great. This is what would happen if Superman just decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill everybody and until everybody gets in line. So that that show is just fucking great. They did a great job with it. I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait to see hopefully Mark finally start winning fights. That shit would be great. I don't know what made him think that he was actually going to beat his dad in a fight, but it seemed like he beat his dad so bad. His dad beat him so bad he felt bad and said, "All right, man, I want to leave. Get in the weight room. Like you need to get in the weight room, dog, because you are no match for even if." If it wasn't me and it was somebody else that was from my planet Vandor, uh, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck this up. I already fucked it up. But if they came from our planet, yo, you get folded in like 1.5 seconds. Like it's not even a close fight. We don't have any weaknesses. Literally, there's no weaknesses from Omni Man. Nobody talks about any weaknesses. Like this dude got hit by a fucking nuke and was just standing there. Like, oh, okay. Fuck you thought this was? Ain't no bitch. So I can't wait for next season. By the way, I don't know if anybody knows, but the last part of the show where he says, where when Alan the alien comes and says, "Hey, man, yeah, I forgot to tell you that's what one of those people from the planet is on your planet." He was like, "Yeah, he just left." Like, what? Well, okay, well, fuck that. He says, "So what are you going to do now? Since you really don't have any real threats." He said, and they do that little montage of all the villains that really folded him the first episode. They He goes and says, "I'm going to go to high school." He said, "I guess finish high school." He said, "What's high school?" That's actually improvised by Seth Rogen. They allowed that through. It was very much improvised. It was a smart improvisation. Improvisation. Damn, I'm fucking good at words. That shit was fucking damn, man. Woo! I should do like a podcast. No, I'm joking. But no, Invincible was fantastic. All the episodes were great. There was really no filler episodes. That they went that everything just got straight to the point, got down and busy, and like literally every episode had action in it and kept you on your toes, knowing that Mark was probably going to get folded. But how he was going to get folded this time was just it seemed like he just found a different way to get his ass handed to him for somebody called Invincible. Fucking waste of name. That's just a waste of name. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it. I did get it everywhere. I'm so lost. All right. I got all right. This has been burning my mind for the past like literally 30 minutes since I got done watching it. Yo, why is Your Highness not a cult classic? And just in case you don't know what Your Highness is, it's with Danny McBride and James Franco. They're doing like a fantasy type movie. It's a fantasy type movie. Really, they do all the tropes of fantasy, but making fun of it, especially them. Like they have weed or herbs. They call it herbs, but they talked in that little English tone, like, "Oh, what, brother? What's it? What you do? Oh, twas the night before Christmas," shit like that. That's how they were talking. You're welcome for that. But why is that not a cult classic? Why is that not one of those? I feel like that's a very slept on movie, and it's on Netflix right now, and it's in the top 10. Well, I feel like The Interview is a cult classic, is its own cult classic. I feel like Your Highness was fantastic. I had a DVD of it. Actually, Natalie Portman was in the movie. Zoe Deschanel, the girl from New Girl, the lead from New Girl, she was in the movie. Like there was a lot of famous people in this movie. What's his name? Dominic Lewis from Billions, the lead from Billions. He's in this movie. It's a great. It was a great movie in my opinion. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Danny McBride and fucking James Franco had like this chemistry that it's matched with him and Seth Rogen, with James Franco and Seth Rogen, and also Seth Rogen and Danny McBride have some very good interactions too. Think about it, Pineapple Express. That why the fuck is Your Highness not a cult classic? It did all the tropes for fantasy type movies, and it also was fucking hilarious. And the storyline, I'm telling you what, I was about to go to sleep watching it because it was going to be one of those like background type things. And I couldn't take my eyes off of it. I said, yo, I'm going to stop this because I don't know why, but I need to finish this for some reason. I haven't finished this movie. I haven't watched this movie in years. Went back, started watching it again. I'm like, wow, what the fuck was wrong with me? Why did I stop watching this? Oh my goodness. Like that should be a cult classic. I think The Night Before should be also a cult classic, by the way. I don't know why it doesn't have enough popularity. I think that movie was fucking hilarious. before Sam Wilson, aka Aaron. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna fuck this name up. Woo! Anthony Mackie. Almost fucked his name up. Sam Wilson slash Anthony Mackie slash uh see I should have stopped right there. I was ahead. I finally got ahead. You know, from Cranbrook. You know, his career trajectory went like skyrocket. Like anybody else notice that shit? Like he was on 8 Mile, got his ass handed to him by Eminem in a rap battle, never said a word, dropped his fucking mic and said, Papa Doc. He was Papa Doc. And he went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. And then he went on to become the sidekick to Captain America, aka Sam Wilson slash the Falcon, not Black Falcon, Falcon. And then his like trajectory went all the way up to all right, now he's Captain America. Okay, cool. Like that's not crazy to anybody else. Like his trajectory is fucking amazing. Go look at his filmography, man. Like and now he does a lot of Netflix movies. And he was also on Black Mirror. I wonder if he got like a contract with him or something because there's like he has multiple movies with him, like a lot of movies, like maybe 4 or 5 movies with Netflix or have been on Netflix properties. Think about it, he's on Alter Carbon too. Like that dude got, and also he got range, man. Like comedy wise. Oh yeah, and the night before, he's fucking hilarious on the night before, where he has to say, "Yeah, I finally, yeah, I was an all-star football player." But yeah, I started taking steroids. His mom already knew, but shit was hilarious. And then what he did, like mushrooms or some shit. It's just I definitely advise people to watch the night before. Jason Gordon, something Gordon Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie are 3 best friends that whose life pretty much gets upended in one day, the night before Christmas. So I definitely advise you guys to go watch it. Like the movie has Seth Rogen doing every single drug that you can think of in small quantities. It's very small. His wife that was pregnant bought him a bunch of drugs in very, very, very small quantities, and he gets high off of all of them. It's fucking amazing. I definitely advise anybody to watch it. It's a great movie. I literally lost track of what the fuck I was talking about tonight. All right. I don't even remember, so I won't try to get back on track. But I want to talk about one more thing. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Mugen Train. It's gonna be some spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, listen. Demon Slayer, the anime, fucking amazing. If you haven't gone to watch it, I don't know. Are we friends? Maybe we are. Maybe we're really good friends. But Demon Slayer, the anime, if you guys get a chance, please go watch that shit. The last moments of the show will fuck you up. I'm telling you now, it will fuck you up. You're gonna think this shit is slow. Like you think, like I said this for Promised Neverland, but I definitely mean this also for Demon Slayer. Stick with it to the final ending of the show. Then you'll be like, oh shit. So they're going to him and his friends are going to on a train to help one of the Hashimura one of the 7 elements, Jin Goku. Yeah, I fucking remember his name, motherfucker. Jin Goku, the fire user. They're going to help him on a mission to where there are people being disappeared off of the train, and there's a demon, a high powered demon. I think a lower 6 demon is the one that's controlling that's like controlling people's dreams. They never really said his name, but whatever. So they're trying to fight. First of all, they're trying to fight him first. That's literally most of the movie is them trying to fight off the dream sequences that they go through. Like Tanjiro goes through a dream sequence where he's back with his family that was murked off. If you haven't seen the last couple minutes of Demon Slayer, just go watch the fucking last moments of Demon Slayer. then you'll understand why it's pretty fucked that Tanjiro had to go through that again in the story. Like he had to go through like living that with his family. Okay. Um the fight sequences were fantastic. They were great. Beautifully done. The drawing, I fucking love Demon Slayer's drawings. They did a great job with it. Definitely better than Brawly. I would say this movie was better than Brawly, but it's a very slim margin. People don't understand. Brawly was a very, very well done movie. If you haven't seen Brawly yet, it's just straight fucking fighting and dude going fucking berserk on Goku and Vegeta at their top levels, by the way. Brawly goes, he said, I'm gonna meet you there without even going fucking Super Saiyan. I'm gonna fuck you both up anyway. That's literally what happened. So Jin Goku and Tanjiro were finally able to stop Dreams, but out of nowhere, after the fight ended, after they upended the train and everything, a high, was it the top 3 demon comes out of fucking nowhere and fights Jingoku, and probably what about 7-8 minutes of straight up combat to where like Jingoku almost had him. He probably had him if he wasn't a fucking top 3 demon, but he was. Like at one point, I forget his name. I'm sorry, but he punches through Jingoku's stomach. And at the same time, Jingoku had his knife through the demon's neck. Not all the way through. It was in his neck. And he said, fuck that. I'm going to hold you here until the sun comes up. By the way, in Demon Slayer, when the sun comes up, that's when the demons are killed. They're pretty much like vampires. When the sun hits them, they start to die. So he's like, fuck that, bro. I'm going to keep you right here. He said, let me go. You're going to die. He said, if my arm leaves, he said, if you don't come with me now and let me turn you into a demon, if my arm leaves, you are going to die. He said, fuck that. He said, I'd rather die like this than fucking fold to you. He said, man, you're a great fucking warrior. You know, he was talking about, man, he's just such a great warrior. He just kept trying to recruit him onto the team. And he's just like, I'm not about this life, bro. He said, I don't want to be with Michael Jackson and you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. By the way, the main guy, I'm going to fuck his name up too. But the main demon, the top demon, it dresses like Michael Jackson from Smooth Criminal. I should definitely be knowing these names, but I fucking suck at names. It's also almost 1:30. So, it is 1:30. So my bad. But he said, no, fuck that. I don't want to be part of your little fucking demon gang. So I'm going to try to put this knife through your neck. Can't put the knife through his neck. Tanjiro tries to get up, but he's already been fucked up by Dream so bad that his body's barely able to move. He's been doing that new fire dance type shit. And, at the end of the day, Jingoku dies. Sorry, spoiler, fuck you. Jingoku dies at the end. He starts, regular anime deaths, like, it's not ever, like, quick. The dude seems like he's going through a lot of fucking pain to die. Why couldn't he just cut his fucking head off? I don't know why. I don't understand. Like, they could have ended his life much quicker. It's fucked up. To me, it was fucked up. I feel like that's torture. They did that on purpose to this man. He just literally fought off a train, saved the train from one of the demons, and then almost fought to both of their deaths. He got away, by the way. He cut his arm off and started dipping out. He said, fuck this noise. It's going to grow back anyway. So, yeah. Completely forgot where I was at. So, I think it was, like I said, I think it's fucked up. They kind of tortured this dude. Like, they drew that. That was the storyline. Like, he's just going to, all right. So, now we are down at Hashimara. I fucked this up. Anybody can, tell me. I know it's close. I know I'm close. I suck with pronunciations. Should do this fucking earlier. But now we're down 1. I think Tanjiro is going to be like a successor to Jingoku later on. But I think he's going to master all the elements. I think that's why he has the black sword. He's going to be able to master all the elements. The only problem with having the black sword is he's not going to master one. He's going to be great. He's going to be great at all the elements, but he's not going to be mastering it. He's like a jack of all trades, good of many, but never a master of one, and a master of none. So I think that's where we're heading. Is that Tanjiro is going to be like the fire user because his dad used to do the fire dances, and then Jingoku was like, "Look, man, the one that my predecessor had books that maybe can tell you what to do with dances before he died, because it took him like 38 minutes after the fucking literally a big ass hole is in his fucking stomach. I look, listen, anime logic. I don't know. I don't ask questions. But that's really, the movie was very well done though. Like the story behind it, great. The timing, great. It deserves to be one of the higher selling movies out there, and I mean higher selling movies. That should be an Oscar nominated movie. It definitely should be an Oscar nominated movie, in my opinion. You can have a fucking problem with it. I might sound like a homer. I don't give a shit. I think it should have an Oscar. I think should be the first year where Best Picture should have an animated movie in it, because this movie was very well fucking done. And I know they're gonna have a problem with it. No, we can't do it yet. Not yet. No, fuck that. You do it now, because that was a great fucking movie, and that's probably gonna be one of the better movies of this year. That's probably the better movie of this year. I was going to talk Mortal Kombat today, but I probably will talk it tomorrow more because it's more live action. I've been talking more cartoons today. We got a little cartoony, so we're going to stick with the cartoons. I mean, not cartoons, but drawing type shit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck you. But I think seriously that it should be up for consideration for Best Picture, not just Best Animated Movie, Best fucking Picture. It was like, it deserves it. I think people will be haters if they did not at least look at it as one of the best. It literally had what, 30% less theaters than Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat only beat them by $6 million in the box office, and they were the number one. This is the second. No, I think they just passed Brawly for the highest grossing foreign anime film. Oh yeah, anime film, whatever. Fuck it. The highest grossing anime film, and it's better than Brawly, and Brawly deserves some credit. So I know they're not going to put an anime up there, but people can wish. But to tell you the truth, like literally, I know people are like, man, I don't want to watch a subbed anime and stuff. Look, listen, they have dubbed versions at certain theaters. My theater had a dubbed version. Shit, fuck it, I'm gonna watch a dubbed version of the movie because I'm not going through that again. Actually, to tell you the truth, movies that have been coming out from anime wise, like big motion pictures, like Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z, Brawly. Also, the My Hero movie was very well done too. I watched that in theaters. Very well done movie. Like the movies that are coming out now are killing it from the animes. Normally the movies suck ass. Let's be real. If we go to the movie versions of most of the animes, they would be kind of ass. Well, no, maybe not Dragon Ball Z. Some of Dragon Ball Z movies were pretty good too. Like the first Brawly ones, they were pretty good too. But nowadays, them coming off of the anime, the TV series and being successful off of those, and then also coming to a more spread out people. Like now you can put eyeballs. Just people looking at the poster like, Demon Slayer, the fuck is that? I ain't got nothing better to do. Let's go. Hey, a couple tickets for Demon Slayer. Hopefully they ain't bringing their kids because there's a lot of fucking blood and a lot of death and very much confusing. But if you go and watch it, you will enjoy the movie for the action, for the beautiful drawings, the beautiful story. It was great. To me, I think it was one of the best. Like I said, it's one of the best movies of the year. It's actually one of the highest grossing movies of the year. So that's why I'm saying that it needs to have that consideration, just like any other live action movie. That's what the fuck I say. That should be law, and that should how we go. No, but I'm gonna stop right there because my throat's getting dry and my memory's going to shit. So I want to say, look, man, thank you guys so much for listening. This is day 2 of the streak. The streak is alive, baby. You know what 3 days in a row is? A winning streak, baby. That's what that is. We can get 1, we can do 2, but can we do 3? Woo! Where's that come from? Anybody? No? Major League? Anybody ever see Major League? No? No Major League fans? Too young? All right, cool. It was actually one of the bigger speeches from the manager. But I want to say thank you guys so much for listening. Man, my name is Andrew Cruz. I hope you enjoyed the Cruising Podcast. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on YouTube, also on Apple Podcasts, also on Spotify, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find the latest updates to the Cruising Podcast is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. Also, if you want to see interesting gameplay, including the the newest season of Apex Legends, go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/nicetown_finest27. I'll be streaming every fucking day because this game is amazing and is addictive. So with that, I want to say thank you guys so much for listening. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for day motherfucking 3. Probably after I go watch a live action Sixers game versus the motherfucking Rockets. So with that, thank you guys so much. Don't do anything I would do. Catch you guys later. Deuces.